Hello my YouTube beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a tutorial using all of my current favorite makeup items. I try and do this video every couple of months. I don't really have like monthly favorites because I tend to enjoy a product and just stick to it, but I've been using a few new products and I wanted to sit down and share them with you guys. So if you're ready to see how I got this look using all of my current favorites, then just keep watching. So this is not going to be any surprise to you guys, but I'm going to start off with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water along with the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Primer. I love this combination together. I always start with the primer water first. This is extremely refreshing in the morning. I don't really use it for longevity or anything. I've just noticed that when I use it, my foundation applies better, and when I do not, my foundation does not apply as well. And I love the refreshing feel on my skin. Then I go in with this primer, the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. I use this only on my T-zone, and this primer is very expensive, so I've been trying to use it sparingly. This is a great primer to fill in your pores, but I don't find that it breaks me out at all. And it has a little bit of a tint to it, so it gives just a little bit of coverage. So the foundation I'm going to go in with has been one of my favorites lately. So I have loved this foundation ever since I did the video on it. This is the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation. It has lots of good skincare in here, jojoba oil, marula oil. I do have an entire video reviewing this, so if you're interested, you can go and check that out. I went back and looked at the footage of how my skin looked. It looked so healthy and radiant and plump, and I just loved how it wore, and it lasted all day long, and I just really love the effect that it gives my skin. It is very different than what I normally go to because normally I go for a matte foundation, but lately I've been enjoying ones that give my skin just a little bit more life than a matte foundation. I'm going to take a few pumps of this on a Bath & Body Works candle. Just do 2. This foundation goes a very long way. My favorite way to apply this foundation is with a sponge. It's a little too serum-y to apply it with a brush. This is also great for everyday wear. I'm not that kind of person that wants full coverage every single day. If I could, I would not wear foundation every single day. I try to give my skin a little bit of a break here and there, but I am just a busy bee and I'm either always running around, have to be at someone's house, or I'm at my internship or my job or at school, and it just doesn't work out to not wear makeup every day. So unfortunately I do get in that cycle, but what I'm getting to is that this foundation is a great alternative to regular foundation. Because of all the skincare in here, I don't feel as bad putting it on my skin every day. I mean, it is still a foundation, but it has some really good ingredients in here that do benefit your skin. I pretty much do only one coat. I use 2 pumps of this on my entire face, and that is enough. It gives me a nice light medium coverage. I have been loving pairing that with the Maybelline Fit Me. This is just enough coverage. I feel like it matches the coverage of the foundation really well. It's not too heavy, but it just gives a little bit of coverage to cover up my dark circles. The concealer just looks very, very natural. And along with those 2 combos, I found that the CoverGirl Clean Matte powder is really, really great in setting this and having it last all day long. I also love the pressed powder because it's not a pain to open up or travel with. I get tired sometimes of the loose translucent setting powders. I mean, I love the Laura Mercier one, but sometimes it's nice just to not have to deal with the hassle. I really like how this foundation sets down and it wears really well throughout the day. You do get to see some of that glow and that oil peek through near the end of the day, but right now I just have this nice subtle glow going on. Once that's all set down, I go in with the e.l.f. St. Lucia bronzing powder and the blush. This is a great cheap duo from the drugstore, and I really, really like the bronzer in here. This bronzer is not too harsh. It's pretty much the perfect undertone for my skin, and I also really love the blush in here. It's a neutral, like peach toned blush. For highlight, I've been loving the Fenty Beauty Killawat highlights. This is in the shade Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. These are just great highlights. The one on the left is the more subtle one and the one on the right is the more glittery one. So I just mix these two together to get the perfect combination of sheen and glitter. I've also been loving more natural makeup. I don't know why. It's probably because it's like spring and I want my makeup to look more fresh instead of having it be so harsh and dramatic like I normally go for in the winter time. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. This is what I've been really enjoying using on my brows the last couple of months. It makes it super easy to fill in your brows. My makeup nowadays takes me like, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. I haven't really had the time or the energy to sit down and really go like full out detailed eye looks. I'm actually really enjoying the more lighter, fresh look. After I do my eyebrows, I go in with this Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer. This is to give a base for the eyeshadow. And I set that with the same pressed powder that I used before. All right, I'm gonna zoom you guys a little bit closer so we can start on the eyes. I've really been loving this Soft Glam palette by Anastasia. It has some really great, beautiful shades. I really do love the shades in here. It's got a great range of shades and it's just super easy to work with. All the shadows blend very nicely. I'm gonna take Burnt Orange and put this in my crease. I'm going to take a little bit of Sienna and put this in my outer V. I also love this palette because it has great everyday shades. They're not too bold and they're just really wearable. I'm going to take my finger and go into Glistening, this shade right here. And I'm putting this on my lids with my finger. Do you guys put lid shades on with your finger or with a brush? Comment down below. Let me know which one you like better. I've always preferred using lid shades with my finger. I don't know. I feel like I just get the best like payoff with it. I'm going to go back into that Sienna shade right here and just make sure that we didn't lose that on the outer V. Next, I'm going to take that Sienna shade again. Oh, this one. Take that really close underneath my lower lash line. Next, I'm taking a pencil brush and I'm taking that Burnt Orange shade that we went in with the crease and I am just blending this out so it's not so harsh. I'm going to put on a little bit of mascara. I always use this CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion. They actually just redid the packaging of the entire brand. I don't think that the formula is different. I still really love this mascara. It's what I use on a daily basis. I really enjoyed the no liner look on my lids because it just makes my lashes look a bit more wispy without the liner. I'm going to add a little bit of liner to my waterline. And I've been using liners that are not black. I personally have been loving this ColourPop cream liner and it's in the shade, oh, I don't know what shade this is, but it's the metallic bronze shade. I don't know, the name has wiped off of the packaging. It's a nice way to add definition and a liner to your look without it being so harsh. And I'm going to take the same mascara and put some on my lower lashes. Lastly, I've been adding a little bit of tinted lip balm. I haven't been enjoying the really pigmented like liquid lipstick lately. I just want something that's going to give me a little bit of color, but it is still really comfortable and balmy on my lips. This is the Sugar Petal Fresh Tinted Lip Treatment. All right, here's the final look using all of my current favorite products. Let me know down in the comments what some of your favorite products are currently. I would love to know and talk about it with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss it on my future videos. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!